Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is Jehovah. Welcome to War of Rights. It is Saturday and we're hanging out with the UEC. Thank you to everyone in the UEC for once again letting me hang out and watch these excellent battles. So we're having some stream difficulties. It sounds like you guys are hearing me twice. That's what Silver Smurfin is saying. Not sure why you can hear me twice. Does that make it any better? All right, so you can see everybody's getting lined up and ready to go. Let's see who we have on the match today. We've got the 8th Alabama, Alabama German Legion in mass. You can see that there. 20th Georgia as well as the 8th Florida. So the Mighty 88 along with the 20th Georgia on the Confederate side. On the Union side, we've got a new unit to the channel. Welcome to 9th Corps, the 28th Massachusetts. And you can see those boys are here as well. They got some good numbers. They're going to be matched up today with the 51st New York, the Serpent Brigade. We know those boys very well. And we also have the 52nd New York and the 2nd Delaware combining forces today as well. So it's technically 2v2. We'll see how this all lines up. It's pretty much going to be 8th Florida and 20th Georgia as one unit, the Alabama as the next. Then you're going to have your 28th and your 51st tied together, and your 2nd Delaware and your 52nd tied together. So this should be quite a battle. Let's go check out those Union lines. Those blue bellies are hiding down here behind the hill. They're attacking this position at Garland stand. And you can see here, there's Livington. And there are your Serpents, the 51st in mass. They always come with big numbers. And here are your 52nd and 2nd Delaware. You see marching along. These guys very disciplined. When you have when you have individually disciplined regiments and you put them together, they just click in perfectly. And these guys fight together and against each other every week. So they don't have any problems doing this. By the way, sounds like a TV or something. Oh shit, is my TV on? Nope, got that off. Got the volume on the other one off. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. But it's definitely not the TV. Okay, we're with the... Yeah, because I haven't changed any of my settings. It's a little funky.
This is like the B-Tech version of the battalion event.
Yeah, strange. How about that? That might have fixed it. All right, let's follow the Union. Looks like they're going to attack the left, and we'll go with them. We'll get some of these cinematics if we can. Always nice to watch guys marching in formation, right?
Or keep this column dressed. If you're falling behind a bit, proceed. Run above it.
God damn it.
Make sure you catch up, get right behind the guy you're meant to be following.
So we have not seen the Confederate defenses, neither has the Union. We'll go in with them, and we'll be just as surprised. Typically, you're going to have Confederates in the woods to our left here and directly up front. There's a wall with some cannons, so we're going to see how that works out.
It's German.
Funny that.
So the question is, Smurfin and the boys, do they have a gun on the Union side? Union definitely has guns.
Der nicht ihr weicht den Bäumen aus, die Bäume weichen uns aus.
Right. Mr. Bob, press X to go to the right shoulder shifts. There we go.
And you can see the boys in perfect formation.
Oh god, I hate this.
I made it such perfect here.
Get to the front. Those are the ones that are going to get hit first.
Im Gegensatz zu Ihnen, Sergeant, lieben die Bäume Faule. Deswegen kommen die Bäume auch zu Paule. Faule zu den Bäumen.
Die halten sogar fest.
Ich dachte, die Bäume haben nur keinen Respekt vor Paul.
Ja, die wollen Autogramme.
Ein Stein, Formation soll herstellen, bitte.
Company. That's a double.
That's Captain Frank out front.
Fire.
Paulie at his side. And here they go. They're on the run now. A brisk jog on the double quick. Excuse me, Frank. Trying to find the enemy.
Ist doch nicht schlimm. Gehen wir schon mal nach dem Tito.
And he believes they're out here in front of him.
Immer schnell
Im Laufen außenrum.
schnell einfach vorbei.
Oh, ist ja schön, wenn die hier kämpfen wollen. Also, wie geht das?
Frank flanking all the way over here.
Ich habe ganz schlimme Erinnerungen.
You can see they switched positions of the field. They look like they were going to the left, and they've already switched over to the right now. So they're attacking the right flank. So they faked left
Nur Bäume, die nicht fest.
and went to the right.
Achso.
See all the Union just flooding through here.
Quick time.
Excuse me. Frank's got him in position. He's going to try to get down here and see if he can't surprise the Confederates. We're all the way on the edge of the map now.
Desertiere.
Ja.
Forward, march.
Jungs, die Linie.
Oh!
Ich habe keine Ahnung, was jetzt gerade.
Fire company, back ready.
All right, we can see if their guys are out of bounds or not.
To the colors. Take a.
To the colors.
Fire
Hey,
company.
Jungs.
But keep going, gents.
And you can see the Union charging out. That's your 51st New York with the 28th Mass. And they're on the move. Livington likes to fight with his boots on.
Get to the stone wall.
And he's out front. He's going to get killed immediately. There he goes. And this is hogging the 8th Florida they're rushing into. And you see the 20th Georgia to their right flank. So Hogg getting hit first. Getting hit hard, but here come the Georgia over the wall. We got more Union coming in to the center. And that's Frank. So they hit him with a right hook. Frank comes in, and as the Confederates try to retreat, they're cut off by the Yankees. And your Alabama then is going to be up this road. So Hogg in the left flank of the Confederate Army in shambles here, along with what's left of the 20th Georgia. It might be an in-game setting too. Let's do this. I can turn this back up now. Sound. All right, so the Confederate left has collapsed, and you can see now the Confederates now from the Alabama coming down this road.
Fire!
And a lot of Yankees dead after that volley. These Alabama boys, deadly shooters.
Jetzt packen wollen?
Alles rein.
See Harris got the glasses out.
Yes. Die nächste rein, da ist ein Holzzaun.
Bio, bist du da?
Ich bin da.
Ja, Bio.
Durch, dann Beo. Los.
Company, hey, hey. Fritz, do you want to fall in our left?
See the volley coming in. A lot of Alabama boys going down, but immediately returning fire. These boys do not scare easily. We'll see if these cannons start opening up anytime soon. You can see the Florida and the boys trying to regroup, and they'll come in on Captain Frank's right flank. So they got to be careful on this position. Both Union flags here, but not the whole Union Army. We do have guys coming this way, and I'd bet you money these are the cannons coming this way. As you can see, the limbers coming through. That's your Kentucky battery. Turnling, Zoidberg. There's Jesse and Silver Smurfin himself. And we also have the 4th U.S. battery. Sergeant J.J. Carter trying to get those guns to the front. And right now, an early push by the Union have given them a slight advantage. You can see the Alabama getting tired of getting mowed down by the sharp-shooting 52nd and the 28th Mass. Putting some heat down on them. No, I'm sorry, the 2nd Delaware. The Emperor and the Apprentice. Yeah, Hardy, that's what Smurfin was saying too. I'm not sure why it's echoey.
On the left by fire, little line.
On the left. Bewegung, Bewegung, Bewegung.
Guys just have to tell me if it gets any better or worse, I guess.
Rechts, rechts, nach rechts.
Well, you can see that they've changed positions because the Florida have come out of the woods, along with the 20th Georgia. I think, oh my God, massive hole getting fired into the Confederates. You can see the Union having a stone wall, much better cover. But the Florida really getting raked hard. How the 20th Georgia and the Florida fight together today, I think that's going to make the big difference on the Confederate side.
You can just see 2 flags.
But Jumbo and the 20th, those are no rookies. They know exactly what to do and when to do it. See another volley coming in. Floridians going down. 52nd got a good shot from behind this wall, but they also have Alabama behind them. But it looks like the Alabama may have been tied up here because the Union have made a strong push toward the guns. You see that's 28th Mass, 9th Corps here with the 51st New York. And they are making a mess of the Alabama back here, trying to hide behind the caissons. And they're still moving. Look at them. Making a move on the artillery. There's Tim. Getting charged out by the 28th. And 9th Corps running over the artillery of the 8th Alabama here. And we know they're not going to like that. Here they come, 8th Alabama on the charge. Harris leading his men in to the new 9th Corps. And they're dead. Completely wiped by the 8th Alabama. If they were able to kill all the artillery men, at least most of them, drove them off. But I don't see the 51st, so they may have gone down in that attack as well. 52nd was holding their ground, but looks like they're finally going to give that up. We see 51st actually coming down here and spawning in this area with their reinforcements, so they're actually going to try to get back to the right side of the field. 52nd not giving up this position. You can see Frank amongst the dead bodies. Well, as soon as I say that, here they go. They're marching out. Probably because the Florida's not going to give them a frontal assault. You can see they haven't. They flanked around Hogg. And the foot cavalry of the 8th Florida on the move one more time. And 20th Georgia trying to find a way to catch up here. Or to keep up. I don't see them. Maybe they decide to split. I thought they were fighting as one unit. Here they come. They've laid the ambush. The 52nd know they are there. This is the Empire.
Seht ihr das Stocktuch rechts von uns? Auf Richtung Süd-Südwest.
And Florida is not ready to take a shot yet. You can see 52nd getting ready. And so they're just going to probe the forest with lead and see if they can't flush them out. Hey, thanks for the sub, Hardy. You can see the volley coming in, but not hitting much. They stopped just short of that position, but they are on the support of the 8th Alabama, as you can see, have come down as well. So now Frank, the 52nd, the 2nd Delaware under Toby, they're under some heat now, and they have Confederates coming in behind them from spawn. And you can see that's 20th Georgia broken away from the 8th Florida. We've got 8th Florida with them as well. And they're on the flank of... Now, they have broken up into a 3rd unit here. So this is not technically 2v2. And Frank and the boys hit in the backside. They have no choice. They're going to have to charge this position. And Jumbo and the 20th backing off pretty quick, trying to get back into the corn. So, not sure if that was a legal move or not in a 2v2, but who am I to judge? It was a great attack. But the 52nd and the 2nd Delaware able to survive it. And you see the Florida taking that advantage here and pushing up. Hogg always aggressive. You can see him just out on the street by himself.
I thought that you were going to get there and kill them. The revolver. We're going to pull back now. No, we can pin them here. Pin them here. Independent fire, boys.
And you heard Fritz, he wants to pin them down. 8th Alabama is not going to think about pinning shit. They're going to pin them to the ground with the bayonet. And here they come. Harris going down. 8th Alabama running into a wall of lead. And the Empire doing their best to survive, but hit simultaneously from the back. And the 20th Georgia, here come the Florida. And one half of the Union Army is not enough to stop the whole Confederate wave. And they've been wiped. The Union flag laying in the dirt. the whole Confederate Army here, other than the cannoneers, who are going to be pushed hard by the Union in their back flank. And you can see the Confederate guns going down to the Union invader, 28th Massachusetts and 51st New York. 9th Corps making a good showing with the Serpents here today. Is it still echoey? Anybody tell me? Hello, hello? Oh, I bet I know why.
Shift to the stone wall.
On the stone wall.
How about that? I bet it's not echoey now. I'm a dumb bastard. Alright, so the Union have come down to the wall. They're going to try to defend this position that they've just taken. They're expecting the Confederates to flood out of those woods at any moment. They don't appear to be in too big of a hurry here. 8th Florida. On the move.
Yeah.
Poor bastard. Well,
If we have lucky fruit, we should have We're gonna go all the way around them.
You hear Hog? He wants to flank these boys. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm an idiot. I was working on some sound settings for another game I was trying to stream, and it's a long story, but fucked it up, so my apologies. I'm kind of a moron. All right, so the foot cavalry living up to their name and swinging all the way around the Union position. So the 51st and the 9th Corps, well, they got their hands full already. Alabama coming straight in. You can see Harris and the guys face to face with the 9th Corps and the Serpents against the wall. Hog wants to come around, but by the time they complete their flanking maneuver, there may not be much Union to attack. 8th Alabama just came right up in their face and bloodying them up real good. You can see Oswald's got the flag. Not going to be able to murder people with a sword carrying a flag, sir. If you guys haven't seen on the Twitch channel, there's a great highlight of Oswald just going ham with a sword. Or a bayonet, I can't remember now. He kills a lot of folks. And you can see the Union ducking behind the wall, but if they die in that crouch position, they're going to lose more tickets. You can see the Florida have arrived. And Hog and the boys coming straight in, and there's just not anything that the 9th Corps can do now in the 51st. They got to get out of here. Hog leading the way. And they're going right by the Alabama, who have taken care of the 9th Corps and the 51st. Hog looking to see if the Union's coming back this way. Trying to link up with the rest of his crew down the road here. There is the 20th Georgia.
I'm not gonna lie, I think.
Yeah, take a knee, boys.
Take a knee.
But you can see there's not a lot of Union down here. Most of those guys are in the woods. I imagine this is Frank. Yes, it is. 52nd New York and the 2nd Delaware. We call them the Empire. And they're on the move. Captain Frank out front. He's been doing his civil duty in Germany, fighting the floods over there. You guys have probably heard about that. So good work, Captain, but it's glad to have you back on the field on a Saturday. And we hear the big boomers going off, so we got cannon fire. Haven't seen any red shoots yet. And Frank and the boys still pushing in. And they've run right into the Confederates. And you hear the rebel yell. That means the Union's engaged. 22 minutes left in the match. And the charge command. Here come the Florida. 8th Alabama's here with them. The mighty 88 going against the Empire head to head. And you can see the blue bellies just falling to the blades of the mighty 88. 8th Florida making the push. 8th Alabama in reserve there.
bastard company right in front of us, boys. Get your loads in.
Reinforcing them. You can hear Hog calling out the Yankee bastard right in front of him. And the 51st back in the woods trying to get their wounds tended, get their men back together. There's Captain Livingston, found a rock. An advantage in point of view, perhaps.
Company right face.
Right face.
Flag.
And you can see Confederate fire coming this way, driving the 51st off of this position. And 9th Corps with them. And the Georgia down the road, not really part of the match at this point. So Tim and the boys looking at a Union line they could have really taken advantage of. It's a hard position until they get right up close. And you can see the 8th Alabama here and the 8th Florida.
Yeah, that was just one guy with a Q-tip.
They learned that.
Oh yeah.
Jump is on the left row.
They might try to flank us from the right side.
Alabama's moving left. We'll hold here for now, and then we'll pull back if we need to.
There's the
So you see the Confederates playing defense as they should, and although the 20th Georgia is holding the Confederate left, which is now moved to the center, we've got a lot of Union moving this way, and that's going to be 51st and your 9th Corps. These guys are playing very well together. Unlike the 8th Florida and the 20th Georgia, who haven't managed to stay together, the 51st and the 9th Corps have done so. And so good job, 9th Corps, staying with the 51st. It's not easy, man. It's trying to stay together on these fields. You see the 20th Georgia licking their chops because their position has finally paid off, but they're going to be outnumbered significantly. And here they go. They're running for it. And Jumbo, just holding the position long enough to get his guys back to safety, is rolled up easily. And the Union guns really haven't made much of a splash yet today. But they're working on it. You can see J.J. Carter. We got Fleischer out here as well. Trying to get those guns in position. There's a lot of rocks out here. Hard to maneuver. You can see they got a gun right here. They just have to aim it.
What are you doing, Dot Point?
One shot at the limber.
Oh no.
Are we loaded?
No.
It's just
What ammo are we gonna use?
So I wonder why they're turning their guns the wrong way. Don't really know. All right, you can see, or you can hear the huzzah. That means we're tied up. 18:54 left in the match. The Serpents, along with the 9th Corps, are able to push the Confederate left. And they've got the corner now. We've got Confederates coming down to counter. That's your Alabama German Legion under heavy fire. This is a deadly position. Don't really have much protection on this open road. And the Union's got a wall, so the guys, you can see them just going to squeeze next to that wall if they can. And I was going to say, I don't see the Florida, but they're coming this way down the road, it looks like. No, these are Confederate artillery. So Florida moving on down to the left flank, looks like. Here come the Union. Frontal assault in the center. Oswald out front. There's Toby. This is going to be your Empire coming straight in for the middle. But that's the 8th Alabama. Not going to be easy to penetrate this line. Here they come. See Frank's over the wall doing it with the pistol. Well, the Union's not completely dead, and you can see more action down on the south side as the Confederates come rushing out. 8th Florida attacking the Serpents, hitting them hard, but running into the same problem. It's that stone wall, but the Confederates look like they're holding down here. Livingston and the boys going to have to pull back. And the rest of the Union coming down. Frank trying to come down to support the Union. but they're running away. And you could see the Union, the rest of the Empire doing their best to hit these Confederates hard. Still flooding into this position. Can the Confederates hold? Hogg still alive.
Goodbye.
And they did it. They kept him alive. A nice attack by the 8th Florida. And the Union has dissolved to the Confederate line. So the Confederate left has held. 1633 left in the map. It's all tied up. But that red line is creeping back toward the Confederates. And the last couple Union, they're going to get out of here. Corporal Donut amongst them. And as you can see, we still have Confederate artillery here. Looks like we're going to get Union guns right up in the face of our Confederate guns. Silver Smurfing, man, you got to be tired. You guys rolled that gun a half a damn mile.
How many buckets have you had today?
Only two today.
Just hide.
Yeah, they use aiming, don't worry.
What do you want? Jesse.
What do you have?
They're concerned that the enemy artillery is aiming at them, but I don't think so.
That's not the case. Where are they? Don't even see them.
They're right in front of their barrel. Oh my God, look, and the Confederates are just standing here. Tim and the guys don't have any clue that the Union gun is right there. Holy shit, this is going to be bad. But the Union can't see Tim. They're camouflaged in the forest. But we do have Confederates moving gun over here. I think the Alabama on this side have seen them.
Silva, please, you need to.
Both sides aiming at each other here. Oh, and you see the shot coming through. Confederates got it off first. Looked like canister. And a shell coming through, but just going right by the cannon. Did you see that? Looked like it went between the wheel and the damn barrel. We heard the charge. And Tim and the boys are charging the Union gun. This is awesome. Look at this. Confederate Q-tips going after Union 2-tips, and Turnlin's going to have to turn tail and run. They're doing it with their Bowie knives, and they've captured the Union gun. A long push for the Union just to give up those guns to the Confederates, and that's exactly what's happening here. 8th Alabama charging in, trying to take the guns. You can see J.J. Carter. He ain't going for that shit. And he wants his gun back. Tim doing it with a pistol. One shot. Carter goes down. Here the guys talking to each other. The ragdoll. And that was musket fire coming in. I didn't see where it came from. Up. Must have been Confederates here. And that's going to be Alabama German Legion. And now the Union guns have no chance. The Alabama coming in to wipe this forest out. Better run, Yankee boy. See a Q-tip trying to do something about it. Nothing doing. And they're going to have to run. And all they wanted was the gun. You can hear them. They held. So they want the Yankee gun, and they got it. But the Union once again moving around to the Confederate left.
First on the left, keep on the left.
That is your 52nd New York. We've got Frank up front, Toby right behind. And Frank's going to hit that right center again. They keep going straight for this point of contention, and the Confederates are going to have to come back down and stop them. And Livingston's right on his side. This is the whole Union Army. So they've been spending their time killing artillery, and here come the whole Federal Army up the hill. They're rushing straight to the point of contention. God, that's a beautiful sight. And there they go into the Confederate guns, but they're able to hop the fence and get a flank on them. Can the Florida get reinforced by the Alabama in time? Because this is the whole Union Army. And Florida looks like they're going to be destroyed. Hogg doing it with a pistol, getting stabbed to death. And just a whole flood of Union. And here they go. Chambers trying to save the flag. Goes down with the bayonet to the balloon knot. All right.
Rally on the flag.
Leamington coming up on all these blue bellies, slapping asses and high-fiving. Happy for their push onto the point. And you can see that red line bleeding away. Union making a statement here. You're going to have to push us out. We're not going to go away quietly.
Company, prepare to move.
So how will the Confederates attack the position? Well, they start on the fence and they just come straight out. Here they go. Hit on the flank. Harris came out, but he got hit by the Serpents. And now they're caught in the middle of the field. This could be bad for the 8th Alabama. But you hear the rebel yell. Alabama amazing staying alive and pushing off the 51st, and now they're going to have to face the 52nd. Alabama, German Legion, deciding to back off and use the wall as cover. They know how deadly the 52nd is, especially when combined with the 2nd Delaware. And we got a lot of Union here. And you can see the Union taking a turn, routing out the Confederate artillery that time. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to try to capture Confederate guns here. See Smurf and Fleischer, Jesse, and the boys. See if they can get this thing turned around, literally, and face the Confederates. We already got one gun primed and ready. Well, they're doing what they can to turn that gun around and wake up the Alabama from the backside. But the Alabama is on the correct side of the wall. Oh man, the Alabama deciding to move out under fire. They're going to make a charge here. They got Florida behind them. But you hear the huzzah, and the Union tying up the game. But here comes Hogg and the Florida right out of the forest, and they're smashing into the point of contention. Frank surrounded by enemies. The mighty 88 hitting the point of contention and hitting it hard. 20th Georgia should be in here somewhere, but I don't see them. Up, here they come. 20th Georgia up the lane. And they're going to try to cut off the Union as they retreat. You see the flagmen running for their lives. They got to keep running. Oh, Jimmy Neutron going down. Gormweg, Mr. Hogg going after him. They finally have chased him off. One Union flag laying in the dirt, and the Confederates have punished the Union and taken back the point of contention. Or are in the effort, or working on doing that right now as we speak. Easy for me to say. You can see the Confederates trying to get reorganized now because they know another Union attack is coming. 8:22 left in the match. Both sides taking losses. This is about as dead even as you're going to get. And you see the Union trying to use these Confederate guns. Unfortunately, there's just too much debris in the road. You're going to have to move caissons. You're going to have to get shit out of the way. And I don't know that these things are movable, so not until they bring horses into the game, right? So right now, the Confederate right flank kind of protected from those artillery pieces. But you can see the number of dead in the road here. Already a bloodbath. You can see Hogg and the boys peeling out into the woods once again.
I'm not gonna volley until they get close enough.
I just hate these red people.
I think they've updated this too to put this fence in. I don't remember that little fence section being there. I could be wrong. But is that new right there, this little fence section here? It's pretty dope. I don't remember it. All right, so Harris and the guy, they're moving to the Confederate right. I thought I heard them say that the Union was pushing left again, which they appear to be. So it looks like they're going to use the 20th Georgia as bait. And as the Union comes in to hit this position, they're going to come down and try to crush them one more time. And right now the Union just trying to figure out the best way to attack this position. They've done it multiple times. They've been successful each time, but the Confederates have also been able to come back, hit them hard, and wipe them out. So with 6:48 left, it's anybody's battle. As the Confederates clear out the guns. And they're back in their possession one more time. Excuse me. So I don't see any Union guns out here anymore. Not sure if they rolled them back to the Confederate line or what. But you can see Hogg and the guys on the move one more time. They're going to go straight down the road. They need to reinforce the 20th possibly. We've got one large, massive Union force here behind the wall, but the big one appears to be circling around to the Confederate right as we go through the trees. And this is your 51st along with the 9th Corps. Livington and the guys going to try to hit them on the Confederate right, the Union left. 5:29 left in the match. Well, he did it. He's on their flank. Let's see if he surprised them. Well, you hear the charged bayonets, and this is Harrison, the Alabama. They saw him coming, and Livington wants to hit the artillery, but 8th Alabama coming in on the flank, and they're going to wipe the 51st in this contest. 51st didn't even see him as the Butternut and Gray come out of the woods, kind of camouflaged there, and able to surprise the Union, who had ideas of capturing Confederate guns there, but unsuccessful. And you see 8th Florida on the support of the 20th Georgia. Jumbo and the guys down here trying to hold off the Yankee invader. You can see both flags in that position as the Union left has been destroyed. See a lot of those shots going high. We've still got Union up here. A lot of them, actually. 52nd has come this way. They came in behind the 51st. So the Empire coming in strong. But here come the Confederates on the charge one more time. That's 8th Alabama, the stormtroopers of the UEC. Oh, no, 8th Florida was in first. Here come 8th Alabama. You see Hogg still alive. Doing it with the pistol. And the Confederates have done it. They've pushed the Union off again. Just killing them piecemeal now as they come back in. But they've got a gun. Oh, they're back here trying to recapture their guns. You can see Turnling's Fleischer trying to do it, but here come the 8th Florida.
Fall back. Seize the charge. Show the arm. Fall back.
So great discipline in there in the Confederate ranks. And the Union held off. That was kind of a piddly attack, to be honest with you. No, here they come. Not up to their normal standards. It was kind of strung out. But now here come Livington and the 9th Corps with the 51st. And they're going to come straight in to those guns as the Confederates are actually going in the opposite direction. So the Union came down. Confederates don't appear to see them. Or they're trying to flank. As you can see, they normally will. That's Hogg and the Florida.
Good job. That was a good charge. There's a lot of them.
Independent flyer, boys. Independent flyer on the fence line.
He's right, it is a lot of them, but they do have Alabama on their support. So the Union in the corner. 2 minutes to go.
50 seconds on me, 50 seconds on me. To the right, to the north. Come on.
50 seconds support. 50 seconds support.
And you see the Empire going for the point of contention. But they got 8th Alabama down here at the point. 1:44 left in the match, and Alabama knows they've just got to guard this point of contention, whatever it takes. And Frank knows that he wants it. The Empire coming down, but getting stopped by a wall of 8th Alabama lead. Now, will the 8th Florida come into this point? Yes, they do. Here they come. The Florida charging in, hitting Livingston. And the Serpents, along with the 9th Corps, in the back. And they hop the fence here. And they're going to countercharge. Here they go, into the 8th Florida. You can hear the Rebel yell. The Union is breaking. 1:05 left in the match. Hogg out of bullets, getting stabbed in the back by Jimmy Neutron. And Hogg going down. So the 51st trying to hold against the 8th Florida here, but 53 seconds left in the match is not a lot of time. In the 8th Alabama German Legion on the point of contention, and good luck dislodging these boys in 45 seconds. Union's going to have to come up with something nasty right here at the end. And here comes Frank and the boys trying their best, but just getting gunned down. Oswald turning around, trying to get back. More Confederates flooding in. And the Union flag on the ground, 26 seconds. Confederates are breaking, but I think this is going to be a Confederate victory here. Looks like the Mighty 88, along with the 20th Georgia, able to hold at Garland stand. Here comes another Yankee push. They're bringing everything they've got. They have to win this match. And you can see they're having effect. No, it's over. The Confederates are victorious. Congratulations. All right, well, if you like that, consider subscribing. Hit that like button. And until next time, my name is Jehovah, and I will catch you later. Goodbye.